Equilar, we've been around for over 20 years now. We are the leading provider of corporate leadership data solutions. So anything from corporate governance to data that helps companies conduct sound corporate governance, shareholder engagement solutions, and we have a business development tool as well, where we have people data that of the C-suite and executives and board members, over 1 million profiles in our people database and over 97 million first and second degree connections to get warm relationships. When I got hired for the company, I obviously spent a lot of time with several teammates, right? So marketing had an approach of just blasting everyone and seeing what sticks. Sales had the number one complaint that they don't know who they should be reaching out to, who they should target every day. And the cleanliness of our Salesforce instance was not the best. They didn't have good contact information, etc. Now, I did mention we have a people database. So we do have an automated sync going into Salesforce, which allows to capture, a person across their multiple affiliations, stay up to date with different transitions through this managed sync. So that was good. So we had timely updates through our managed sync of what was happening in our ideal customer profiles. But what was missing is their engagement with us and just pure contact information, such as emails, phone numbers, stuff that enables salespeople to do what they do. I evaluated Demandbase back when it was Engagio. So given that sales were complaining that they don't know who to reach out to, who the right targets are, what their engagement is, what they're interested in, etc., we needed to really combine all our data sources. Now, most companies, I'm sure they have this problem, right? We have so many different data sources that capture information. For example, Salesforce is good at capturing interactions between sales and the person directly, email activity, whatever it may be, etc. And through your marketing automation system, you capture, hey, if they filled out a form fill, if they visited any landing pages, go through that. And then just our general website data. What pages are people looking at? Often this is captured on Google Analytics, which just gives you, raw numbers of people interacting, but not exactly who the people are. So Engagio quickly became a no-brainer. So using Engagio, which is today Demandbase, to combine these various data silos and get it all in one place to provide accurate engagement of our client and prospect base was very helpful. So that's what we did. So we created a scoring system based on what contributed to new business, what contributed to accurate renewals. So we created a healthy pipeline through our account base between clients and prospects to see how healthy our existing clients are, how engaged our different prospects are. And that also helped our marketing team to do very strategic campaigns depending upon where they are in the pipeline, whether they just, we have prospects who are unaware of Equilar and we launched awareness campaigns. If they were fairly aware, how do we get them more targeted to specific products based on their roles, etc. So that was the main reason for Demandbase, and it has been invaluable since we've deployed it, because we have an accurate view into our whole pipeline now, which helps contribute to the pipeline even more by creating a more strategic outbound process. Now, to engage with people, we need contact information, right? And evaluate a lot of vendors on that front too. Problem is a lot of vendors have very strict credit modules, right? And really, when you're trying to build a contact database on scale, what does any operation specialist look at? They look at how much can we automate, how much is out there, do we have any restrictions? That's where InsideView seems to be the perfect solution. Comparing it with other competitors, InsideView information database was on par or even larger in most cases. The flexibility of what you could do integrating with your CRM to have automated contact, lead, and account enrichment, creation of accounts, and having a clean sweep without worrying about credits made it a no-brainer for us. And then apart from that, InsideView also had additional benefits such as insights where, depending upon a representative's account territory, account list, they get automated emails, which keeps them up to date on the latest news, etc. So a lot of value add there. was good news for me. Um, Demandbase has an excellent product, and just knowing Demandbase was taking over InsideView, I knew it would take InsideView to the next level, which it has already. I had my meeting, monthly cadence call with my InsideView customer success manager yesterday, and they were telling me about all these enhancements. It's just amazing. I think it's a good fit because it makes sense. So Demandbase does a great job in providing analytics, strategic analytics to inform decisions on the marketing and sales front, right? Whether it's intent data or just showing us who's engaged in our pipeline and combining all the various data sources. It does a really great job. But going back to my earlier point, it's hard to engage someone when you don't even have their contact information. So InsideView coming into that mix was perfect. It was a natural fit, and I'm happy that all my eggs are in one bucket in this case. It's easier coordinating with everybody, and just having the value of Demandbase through all our different technology platforms here. And as far as the technographic data with Demand Matrix, again, just another natural, right? So if you're looking at intent data and it gives you strong buying signals, who else can value your data? Demand Matrix provides that data upfront to you as well. So it's all a natural fit, and it's really the one-stop solution for sales intelligence. Experience, it was very easy. Integration is very straightforward, and it's not like I always have to get on the line for support. There's a wealth on both InsideViews and Demandbase's end of documentation of almost any issue or anything you're trying to think of. They have a robust library that you could quickly look up and solve something yourself, which keeps the ball moving fast because you don't have to wait for email responses, etc. Now, we have done stuff with Demandbase that I believe the normal customer would not do. So we're a SaaS platform, and to properly score our clients, we also sync in our product activity to Demandbase. So apart from your typical email campaigns, your Salesforce interactions and website data, we also have product activity in there. So having this really robust scoring module that we built in Demandbase and having a clear view into our pipeline, we're able to accurately forecast for when people should be moving down the pipeline. That is from awareness campaigns to engaged customers to moving to a new business opportunity. And on the client side, positively contributing to retention by quickly identifying that, hey, this is their product activity, this is their activity across the various events that we have, webinars we have, etc., to see like, hey, are they engaged with us, and will that contribute to a positive renewal? And getting ahead of that, really. So Demandbase also provides subscriptions that you could do. So it's not like salespeople or anyone using the platform has to log in every day. We set up automated emails, very targeted based on their accounts, that get sent to them. And every morning they have a reason. They get an email, they look at it, and they could find relevant touch points to reach out to their clients and prospects, which just engages them more. I highly recommend it. I would not see why not. I haven't found another. Obviously, there's a lot of different ABM, providers out there, but as far as a seamless integration and the flexibility to get innovative with scoring modules or even syncing in various data sources in there, I haven't found a product that can do that like Demandbase, which is great. And Demandbase always is, like the recent acquisitions, it's always looking to expand their partnerships. It's just exciting to be a customer for Demandbase, because when I first started with Engagio, it was just pure analytics. Then we started getting intent data for free, right? A part of our subscription. And now Demand Matrix is ahead of that, and that's something we're looking to explore. Demandbase never stops surprising me as far as what value add they're going to add on next, which is great. Highly recommend it. As far as InsideView, yep. Contact data is only as good as the time you put it into your CRM, right? So if you don't really have a managed sync, it goes stale very quickly. So having a platform that does automated enrichment for you on the account contact and lead level and does account mapping, etc. Really saves you a lot of time, keeps your CRM consistently fresh and updated, and good quality of emails too for marketing campaigns, right? So, of course, there's a lot of providers that either sell lists of emails, et cetera, et cetera. You might do a blast and they get a lot of bounce backs, and then you realize, oh my God, I should have just, paid for a subscription. So don't make that mistake. I would definitely recommend going with InsideView. On the InsideView front, it's always about the quality and timeliness of data, right? Which InsideView does a great job on. As long as the company keeps growing their database and scaling, so we could get accurate information, contact information, etc., from InsideView, with keeping up to date with transitions quickly as well, because the person may leave the company tomorrow, but that won't be widely known until a data source provides that to you, and we're looking for InsideView to be that data source, which you already have in many instances. And as far as Demandbase goes, it's exciting. I feel like Demandbase always keeps me on my toes with all these new acquisitions and offerings and partnerships, makes me learn more. As far as the future goes, definitely very excited to learn more about particular graphic data through the acquisition of Demand Matrix, and also demand-based marketing. Advertising is a very robust platform. Having all this intelligence here allows you to create very targeted advertising campaigns. So definitely looking to do more of that in the future.